I feel like that's from a movie. That's from the poop story. I feel like a kid's movie. What's that? That's the poop story. But yeah,
it's because it came from the balls is where the pee is stored.
what is this?
It's from somewhere. I don't remember where.
Check to make sure I'm recording. Actually,
You hope you did now.
I hope I did now. Okay. Alrighty, that's a good way to.
Shin Ultraman.
Shin Ultraman. Yeah. Did I pick this one?
I think you did.
I think I did pick this one.
I think you did.
I've never had really any experience with Ultraman other than like.
Oh, now you lost your ultra cherry.
Unless it was with Godzilla, like that one movie that he's in.
No, he's not in there.
It's basically him.
That's Jet Jaguar.
No, it's basically
Jaguar.
it's basically Ultraman, you know.
Well, it's Jet Jaguar, but the Japanese say Jet Jaguar because I don't know why they like don't pronounce the R's or something.
Yeah, they
like
just
that.
don't.
Yeah, and like Godzilla, like they say, like they add R's when they
Gojira.
don't need to
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah,
Godzilla.
maybe that's the English dub of the Japanese. I don't know.
Anyway, have you guys had any experience with Ultraman?
Go ahead.
I don't think so. No.
No. Ocean Tiga on Kids WB, whatever it was before, and then I own all of the 1960s series on DVD.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah,
Do
so
you like him?
yeah, I watched a couple of episodes, maybe like 2 or 3 episodes, but it's a lot of fun.
That's the live action one, right?
Live action, yeah,
Yeah.
live action. I haven't watched the Netflix one, whatever it is.
Okay.
And I don't own any of the Ultraman manga, which I was looking into buying, but I didn't want to spend money this paycheck.
Okay. Yeah, the closest thing for me is Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Also known as Sentai Rangers.
Yep.
Being that Japanese superhero thing.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what came first. If it's Ultraman, I think Ultraman came first before Power Rangers.
I feel like Power Ranger. Yeah, Ultraman first.
Yeah, I think it was black and white at one point in time. So
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of experience with Ultraman. I have like sprinkles here and there,
Mm-hmm.
but I get it. I love Ultraman. What I've seen of him.
I'm trying to remember what I seen him in. Because I remember the color changing stuff.
Yeah, that was Tiga from the cartoon.
Mm.
When he would be like red and blue sometimes, and he'd be red and blue.
No, when he got weaker, like the red would turn to green.
Oh, okay. I don't remember the green part, but
It was in this movie.
well, I mean, it's in this movie, but I'm thinking of other like
I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. I don't know.
yeah.
Anyway, all right. You want to do our
Oh, this is where our drinks are. I was like, wait a
Yeah.
second. I was looking for the socks.
yeah, yeah. My mom poured them into
Bottles.
Yeah.
canisters, and I had her text message. I didn't look at the text message. I had her text me which
The
one was
color?
which. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I guess this is technically spoiler. So,
Spoiler. Yeah.
in the movie, there's a fake Ultraman terrorizing Japan,
Yep.
and then the real Ultraman shows up, and so
Who's who?
yeah, there's a who's who in it, even though
Not really.
not really. Yeah,
There's no third person to decide. They just fight it out.
yeah, they just fight it out, and they basically show you which was the real one because he wins.
Yeah.
Pretty easily.
Pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Jesse decided to get a same flavor
Same flavor.
yeah.
flavor. Vitamin
of
water.
vitamin water.
Yeah.
One is zero sugar, and the other is just plain old sugar vitamin water.
Yeah.
So
Corn syrup.
corn starch,
So you want to start with the blue one first?
whichever one you want to start with. They both have blue in it.
Yeah.
One is
Dark blue.
Solid blue.
Solid blue, not ombre.
my mom told me she poured them so it was easy for her to remember. So I'm based off of my guess. I might have a guess of which one's which.
I think so too, based on that.
Can I have my cup though?
Which one's yours? Oh.
The one in front of him. He just needs to help reach it.
There you go.
Thank you.
No, that was kind of a lot. I'm sorry.
That's good.
So wait. I'm gonna guess this one's sugar.
Yeah.
Want some more?
No, I want the next one.
Oh.
I'm not so sure about that.
I think we'll know after we taste the other one.
I'm pretty sure that was not sugar. I want we're going off first guesses. So if you guys are saying sugar, then that's your guess.
No.
Okay, try it.
Yeah, this is the sugar one for me.
No, that's the aftertaste one. That's sugar free.
What's your guess?
This one is the sugar-free one.
Okay.
Sugar free one.
Yeah, I think this is sugar-free.
It's got the aftertaste.
Yeah, this one is sugar. That
Yeah.
one is sugarless. That one is the imposter.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
Oh.
That is the imposter.
Yep.
Yeah. Can I have either one? I just want some
Yeah.
drink.
You want that sugar one?
Yeah, sure. I don't care. That was cool, I guess. Yeah, that was fun. Sorry.
It went up through his nose. You played it down so little, Jesse.
You okay? I'm sorry.
He was expecting more reaction. He got nothing from you.
I don't know if I feel like it's in my heart or something.
That's your lugs.
Oh. You good?
I burped. I'm good. That was
Okay, I'm not gonna drink for a second.
that was good.
It was so underwhelming. He like,
Well, okay, like we went through all of this
yeah.
for no
And
reason.
they concluded, yeah, they were struggling. How do we do this without any of us knowing which one is which?
That was Jesse, and then I
Yeah.
was just like, like Jesse's whole idea was like, someone will
Open them.
open them and take them outside, and then someone else will go grab them, and I was just like, I don't want to do that. Like that
Yeah.
takes too much work, too much up and down. So that's why I just had
Yours was the same. Yours was more work.
not really.
Yeah. Okay. So your mom had to open them and pour them into different containers. And you had to go out and get them. So there was
But
still two people involved.
But overall, John had no chance of knowing, and neither did us.
Yeah.
It's a third party handling everything,
Yeah.
and that's fine.
Two
Yeah.
people didn't have to get up during a podcast episode
Yeah,
for this one.
yeah.
The sugar-free one's not terrible.
The sugar-free one tastes better to me.
It's
Nah.
sweeter because artificial sweeteners are sweeter than sugar. Typically, depending on which one you use. Some artificial sweeteners are like 1,000 times sweeter than sugar, so they have to use very little amounts.
All right, health class with Jesse. Thanks for that. All right.
Yay, chemistry.
Okay, here we go. Details about the movie. It's directed by Shinji Higuchi. The tagline is, "Have you become so fond of humans, Ultraman?" Question mark. Not really a tagline, but that's what it had as the
It's a
tagline.
line in the movie.
It had a budget estimated at $5 to $6 million.
That's so crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was like, I think it was like 900 million yen ish.
Yeah, I've seen like budget of somewhere like to 7 million ish, but
Mhm.
still like how little money that
They
use and they make a movie that looks pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with Godzilla -1.
and Shin Godzilla. Like
Yeah.
Yep.
it's crazy. Take notes, Hollywood. Take notes.
Because that's barely the budget for one person's salary.
It's
In
half the
Hollywood.
budget sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think that's where you're kind of like missing the point. Like
What?
they have to pay they pay the crew
Yeah.
and actors way more here, and so
Yeah.
I mean half of the actors don't on this movie didn't even have like
Credits?
Billing.
I couldn't even find the guy that played the second the extraterrestrial Zero.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't
Yeah.
find.
Zabara, Zaba.
The
Something.
other guy, the guy with the face,
Yeah, the guy with the face.
not the hollow.
Oh,
Not
guy.
Zero.
Yeah, Zero. Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't find him. Yeah, and then on IMDb, a lot of the actors don't even have portraits. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a Japanese version where that's all listed, but
Probably.
yeah.
But anyway, most of the budget goes into the actors and crew.
Which is good.
Release date May 13th, 2022. Runtime of 1 hour and 58 minutes.
Is that Japan's release date? I think so, right?
Probably.
I think so. Yeah.
I couldn't find it. It didn't have a rating at all. Like it didn't even say NR, not rated. So I just put NA, not available.
I mean, at the most, this is probably PG-13 at least
Yeah,
for
it
American
didn't
standards.
I feel like it's PG.
It could be
maybe.
PG.
Yeah.
Box office worldwide of $32 million.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Comparatively.
We watched it on Vudu. I don't think it's streaming anywhere else
No.
at all. So
This would have been fun to watch in the theater.
House. Oh yeah.
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 Okay, let's go ahead and get
Especially the music, I feel.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
our sell that sip, a 6-word summary of the movie. Go ahead, Albert.
Bringing mine up.
Yep.
Can
you?
yes.
What? Go ahead.
Fun
Will you
camera.
just read yours, Art? Sorry.
Fun camera angles. Big energy fights.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the cinematography. Is so funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me or you?
You or me?
Together?
Together
You
forever.
go first.
All right. I don't know why I'm blanking on this word, but
I'll go first then. Somehow, I don't really like my salad sip. I was trying to sound cooler than I was, but mine is somehow it never improves. Advancement warnings.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the word for Japanese suitmation.
For Japanese, what?
The suitmation.
Okay.
Read that word for me. I feel like that's not right.
Tokusatsu?
I don't feel like that's right. Hold up. Let me look it up.
Tonkatsu?
And I was like, it sounds like a ramen to me.
Tonkatsu is pork?
But tonkatsu ramen.
Fried
right?
pork.
Yeah. Okay. Suit mation. Japanese word. That doesn't even. Yeah. Tokusatsu. That's the word. So I misspelled it, but Tokusatsu brought to life. Hugely fun. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Sorry for being underwhelming.
Hugely fun.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and rate.
It's late. It's late.
Let's go ahead and rate this out of 10 extraterrestrial beings. 10 kaiju.
10 kaijus that come into town.
Now 10 kaiju that come into town. What would you give this, Albert?
If I'm relating it to Shin, Godzilla,
You can't.
or... Shoot, fine. Independent of any Shin-related
It's
movie
not
name.
changing his. It's not
That's-
changing his rating.
That's literally it.
I'm probably giving this, like... I liked it a
Ooh.
lot. 8.
Oh,
8.
I thought he was gonna say 6 for a second.
8.
Oh,
Well, I'm saying a 6.
whoa.
It was,
I'm a-
it was cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I enjoyed it as much as Shin Godzilla. You can't compare them though because they're not. They just share the
way
same.
different.
Yeah.
They're way
Same
different.
with the Shin Kamen Rider. Like they all just have.
Same director combo.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they all just have Shin just because they're like new
How about
Yeah.
you, Jesse?
reboots.
I'm stuck between a 7 and an 8. I feel like it's a fun time, but
Yeah.
I don't know on rewatches if it will be as fun. I'll give it a 7. I'll be right in between your guys' ratings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
I feel like it's a extended or maybe like a compressed version of a anime season.
Yeah, definitely.
Where
I
they
definitely felt that.
it's really like maybe for me it's in a fun way. They have here's one boss, he beats the boss. Here's a semi-related boss. Like that villain was lame, so I'm gonna be the cooler villain and manipulate you in a different way.
Yeah.
And then it did it again. And then,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
I was like, whoa, when is it going to end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, here's my cool space thing in the
all
sky.
in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like here's 2.5 villains or
Here
3
I go
villains.
for the final fight, and oh
Right.
my god, I got my ass kicked, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it was cool. That's
Yeah.
why I gave it a 6 because I don't think I would watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun watching what I did see.
Yeah.
Like if I was like 10 to 13, I'd probably give this like an 11. Like this is awesome.
I am 10 to 13, so it is.
Okay. There was really no trivia for this. There's like 5 bullet points of trivia, and none of it seemed interesting, other than the fact that like some people mislabel it as like a cinematic universe with all Shin.
All the shins.
But
They're-
they're not related at all.
They are part of a Shin Japan Heroes. They're not connected, but it's like branding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kamen Rider related.
I mean, they reuse Shin Godzilla's design for Gomez.
The first
Yeah.
monster, I think.
Yeah, because from what I've heard, the original Gomez was a repurposed Godzilla suit
Nice.
from the '60s. So they made a meta joke. in
Yeah,
there,
it's
so,
somewhat familiar.
Yeah, when you get the first title like splash, and it says Shin Godzilla, and I was reading the subtitles, but based on the kanji for Godzilla, I know what Godzilla looks like, and I was like, huh. I said I had to rewind it just to like make sure I was reading it right, or maybe that was like a mistranslation or something. And then you get the second splash of Shin Ultraman, and I was like, oh, okay, that was weird.
I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, and then 2 seconds later, it shows you why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's trivia.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna continue with the awkward like moving on from your points.
Yeah, that's fine.
Awkward transitions.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and get his characters real quick. You have Takumi Saito playing Shinji Kaminaga.
Kaminaga, main character.
Basically, yeah.
Just giving context to the video.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say their character names.
Just say the character
Yeah.
names.
Hiroko Asami, Kimio Tamura.
Tamara.
I don't think she does that. Does she do it one time, or doesn't she slap? Come here, she
Asami-
slaps.
Yeah. Asami
Yeah.
slaps her butt.
Asami slaps her butt.
I was just, but they all do their they all have their little quirks, right?
What does she do exactly?
I forget, but
Oh.
She doesn't like bugs.
so pretend you don't like bugs.
Ah!
Okay.
And she eats when she's stressed.
Akihisa Taki,
Who's that one?
the kid,
The nerdy one.
the nerdy one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I figured out the sixth dimension one.
Yeah. All right. I don't know his like. Might just be me,
was
like
just
nerdy.
Like VR chat.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
VR chat
The
guy.
the PS4 VR headset.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always. Okay. All right.
And then Yumi
Funaberry?
is that the main guy? I don't feel like that's the main guy.
No, the main
No.
guy's the first one.
No, the main
Villain? I'm assuming.
no.
Their team leader.
Team leader. Thank you.
I don't know.
That's why I put him. So maybe I'm just stupid.
That's probably him.
That name doesn't sound like the bad guy's main name.
The bad
Heard it
guy's
one
main
time.
name was like
Miffley, something. Talk about Zero.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that guy. It's not
Okay.
this guy.
Yeah, it's not that guy.
I think that's their team leader.
Yeah, definitely. I think
Okay.
that's the team leader.
Anyway, this was pretty awkward. That shows you how much we got to know the cast.
I mean, we just don't know Japanese very
Yeah.
well, so
Yeah.
we don't connect the names as well.
I just don't think they really like talk about their names other than Asami and Kaminaga. Like
Yeah.
that's
Right.
you hear their names constantly. You
Yeah.
don't hear the other ones at all.
All right.
much.
Shin Godzilla's main characters.
I don't know, man.
I
I
don't
don't
know
remember. I don't remember Japanese names really well. Do you?
No, I don't
Oh,
remember.
okay.
I don't remember at all.
Okay. I need to show us up.
Yaguchi. Never mind. I do
Oh.
remember his first name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yaguchi. Because of the Yaguchi plan.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
so-
right.
That's like the only,
But
only
hey,
way I remember it.
but
That's something.
That's something. Yeah.
But I've also watched it 4 times. I've watched this one 1 time.
Yeah.
So,
But like I said, I can still remember the main two.
yeah.
You can remember them, right?
Which ones?
Just this movie.
The main two characters. Yeah.
They're hard names, but yeah. I could
Like
probably.
if you didn't look at it right now, you'd be able to say what they're.
I'd be able to say one of them, maybe.
At least the main guy.
Yeah, probably the girl.
Exactly.
Something.
That's my point.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with the language barrier.
It's just not memorable.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about the movie. Likes, dislikes,
Everything
in
between Jinx.
But overall, like I said earlier, it felt like a super long
Did you
episode
drink from that?
of a TV show, like a montage of villains
Gonna have a
to be
montage.
defeated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The first 3 minutes of this movie is legendary to me.
it's so fun.
So good. Godzilla's in there, sort of, and then just the montage of
It's not
everything.
Godzilla.
Yeah, it is.
Just because it looks like him.
That's his 5th form right there.
No, it's not. The 5th form wouldn't die.
Yeah, not the tanks.
It's Gomez. It's his younger brother.
Gomez is just a funny name.
Gomez from Adam's Family.
Yeah,
He had a mustache.
yeah. You didn't see?
A scaly mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
You
Nah.
watched
You
it
missed
like
out.
you literally watched the opening scene several times.
I,
since you've
it's
been
been
here.
like 6 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You did pay attention to the
I
mustache,
did pay
John.
attention.
And he
You
had
get-
like spikes coming out of the side of his head too.
Yeah,
And one on the top.
Yeah. Also, you were paying attention to that,
Yeah.
so then you know it's not Godzilla.
just not as cool mustache. Got
Got him. Just fire him off.
Monsters, all the kaiju look
Yeah,
Looks so good.
really good designs, interesting, different.
Outside of Gomez, do you have a favorite?
I mean, he's not my favorite.
No lie.
I think I like I found the one that had like the drills, tendril looking
Yep.
drills. I thought that one was pretty cool. I mean, that was a repurpose of another kaiju, but they explain it. I forgot the reasoning behind it, but I thought that one was really cool.
Yeah.
Especially the fight with Ultraman, where he's just like
Yeah.
dodging. Oh man, that's so cool.
Yeah, we do get the most screen time with it, and I feel like it's still the coolest one because its previous form doesn't have the drill.
Yeah.
Its face, its head is within the drill. Like that is a cool concept I haven't seen before.
It's done in Pacific Rim, but we're not going to mention that.
I haven't seen before.
Good one. That was good. I'm laughing too much today. We were talking about the opening of the head in some type of structure,
That's
then.
not a drill though.
but it's like a cone
Yes.
weapon, so it's similar.
Similar.
Jesse finds any excuse to compare stuff to Pacific Rim.
But it's a face
The-
within a drill.
The manga we read last had Gypsy Danger inside of it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said. What I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
Good job.
reason.
Good job.
Thank you, Albert. No, he didn't even realize that he missed.
The first appearance of Ultraman is really cool too. When he's all silver and he comes down and he just looks so good. Like, at first I was like, "Is it a guy in a suit?" Because it looks like a guy in a suit,
No
but
bulge.
the CGI,
They CGI'd it out.
the CGI was like really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and yeah, his fight scene with I forget that monster's name too, but when he's flying around and he first kicks it while spinning vertically is the most funniest and memorable thing to me for the whole movie. He doesn't kick it while on the ground. It's him spinning in the air, flipping vertically,
Yeah.
and he kicks it, and it goes flying.
I'm trying to remember this because I had a lot of fun watching it, but I watched it in like 4 parts in different settings.
Yeah. It's the monster approaching the building structure that's protecting whatever nuclear waste there is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Ultraman flying in.
You talking about the first fight where he's silver, right?
No.
No, he never does that. He basically just blasts.
You're talking about the
thing.
drill monster.
The drill monster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's flying in to face the drill monster, and he starts spinning vertically backwards so that his feet go forward.
okay.
And he kicks the thing in.
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about now because he was talking about the first monster
Was I?
because when
Megara.
he first shows up and he's
Yeah.
all
Oh,
silver.
well, I think we switched somewhere.
Yeah, sorry, that's my fault.
I didn't. What I'm saying is I didn't realize that there was a switch. So
Yeah.
I'm still trying to picture him
Oh,
doing
yeah,
that
my
to
bad.
the first
the
monster. And
No.
I was just like,
Yeah, first monster, he just stands there, takes it like a Ultraman, and then bam. Bam.
Oh, man, that was so good. That
Yeah.
explosion, too.
That explosion's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Remember, Kaiju Blood Slammable. Where did we learn that from?
don't.
Uprising. Pacific Rim 2.
You should just kept talking.
I was blank. No, I already knew what the answer was going to be, so I was just like, oh, I don't know how to play this off.
Her alien sent the Kaiju. The precursors. This is just Pacific
Oh,
Rim in a
God.
different wrapping.
The aliens were already here.
This is
Yeah,
they didn't
Pacific
get
Rim
anywhere.
Podcast.
Huh?
We'll see you next
They
year.
weren't sent anywhere. They were already here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They weren't teleported from some deep abyss hole. They were already here.
The
They were
Kaiju.
The
woken.
kaiju,
Yes.
yeah.
The
Oh.
kaiju were woken.
They were woken up, yeah.
Yeah.
because of
They
humans.
said that in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Should have been
different.
paying attention to the
Different
human characters.
monsters.
They're a lot more interesting in this one than they were in the.
There isn't just an
No,
army
they
waiting to be
weren't.
teleported.
They were.
No, they weren't.
They had a buddy system, and you know,
Buddy system.
You're my buddy.
you're my buddy. I knew you'd come to
Does-
save me because you're my buddy.
Does that mean partner?
No, you're just my buddy.
You have a favorite part, John?
Like that ending, not the ending, but like the fight with the final boss,
Yeah.
where he's like doing all these attacks, and then like the thing just like completely slaughters him. Like just that whole scene was so cool to me. Like watching him like try everything in his powers to stop it from hitting him. It was pretty cool. Like he pulled out a shield. He was doing
Yeah.
the spinning kick that you were talking about. He was sending all these like hand
Chops.
destructo discs.
Yeah, I was like, where is this from? Destructive disc.
Krillin.
Yeah. Dragon Ball.
It's Krillin. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the kaiju looked really good in this movie too. Which
yeah.
Really dynamic. They moved around.
They-
At least when they did move.
They felt like suits, but they were all CGI, it seemed like.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because the way that they moved, it would make you feel like they were in a suit.
Yeah.
But then with how they fit so well in their
Environment.
environment, that was really cool.
Yeah, I feel like they probably
Ice Geigen.
yeah
They got a variant type.
They probably did like a CGI thing where they wanted to animate it as if they were people in suits.
I think there were suits to model
Yeah,
some of the monsters.
yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially close-ups.
You say Ice Guy again, but some of the monsters had like Megalon's roar and King Kong's roar in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
so,
I heard those. Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
fun.
it was
Those
pretty
are fun.
cool.
yeah. I was like, what monster noise is this? I had to think, and I'm like picturing the movie in my head. I'm like, oh, Megalon is this one. So it's cool in the bit. That's how Tokusatsu was back in the day. Is reusing suits, reusing sounds, reusing design. Just like, oh, let's add this to this Godzilla and make it a little bit different. They were like very, I don't want to say cheap, but they like very resourceful,
Mm-hmm.
and that's really cool.
I think one of my favorite musical points was when Ultraman is fighting Milfin, and they're shooting the lasers at each other.
And there's a laser battle, like
There's
struggle.
a laser battle,
Okay.
and
Harry
for
Potter
a
did it
second,
first.
there's no audio, and then the audio comes in, and then it's a bunch of like staccato, sharp, short sounds, and then it goes into like some metal thing.
I have to re-listen to that. Later.
Yeah, it was awesome. And
Yeah.
it's the lasers like flashing around, and
Yeah.
yeah.
What I thought was coolest was how they fit. What was Extraterrestrial 2 called?
Something with a Z, right? Zebron or
Yeah.
Zebra, yeah.
Zebra, something
Yeah.
like that.
It was just cool how they fit him into the environment too, like, because he's like hollow
Oh,
but
yeah, that
not
was cool.
hollow.
So he wears a suit so he doesn't look weird.
Yeah, because it's like his back's the hollow part,
Yeah.
and then like when he's like kind of like moving around, it just looks so cool. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that fight too is fun. And the way he gets killed is cool
How does he get killed again?
with the Destructo disc
Oh, okay. Okay.
in the sky.
That was the second one.
No, he calls himself, or the humans call him the humans call Ultraman number 1, so he self-labels himself as Extraterrestrial number 2.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the second like hollow figure guy that didn't have a face.
What?
That's just Milfin's alien form.
Oh, okay. So there's the Z guy, there's the M guy, and that's the guy with the face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
He's
the-
disguised as a human at first.
yeah.
Yes.
He's technically labeled Extraterrestrial 0
Yeah.
because
Oh,
he was
okay.
there before Ultraman.
Ah,
So he claims.
and
Yes.
then
So he
and,
self-labels number 0.
and then Zephy is
another
Ultraman's
from the planet of light or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Planet of Light. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that Ultraman or is that a separate one?
Separate one.
Separate person, entity.
Ah, I thought from what I understood that was his true form.
Mm-mm.
No,
No? Oh, okay.
like it's his true form talking to himself.
Yeah.
That's what that's what he originally looks like when he's not before he morphed into like a human.
Yeah. When he
But-
combined with a human.
Yeah.
Before
but,
he combined with a human.
but he was always like the silver guy.
Yeah.
The human
Interesting.
morphing with the human just gave him the red stuff for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the Zephy guy is just a different person from the
From
how,
the
Species.
planet.
Species.
you know like humans
What do you
share-
call him? Adjudicator or something like that?
something like
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
I wanna.
They're the same species.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not same.
He's just
guy.
a higher authority.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was kind of weird how he was. I don't know.
Wait, well, who?
Zephy,
Okay.
Zephi.
Yeah. Why he was all gold?
Gold and black. He
Yeah.
looked cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a point I was making before.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
About the aliens or a fight.
About that guy.
Zephy?
Yeah.
Zephy?
He calls Ultraman by his real name one time.
Oh
too,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I remember what it
but
was.
I forgot what it was.
Started with an I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was like IL. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, what did you like about this movie?
Everything.
No, okay, then why didn't you give it 11? Okay, yeah, let's talk about it. Why didn't you give it a higher score then?
I didn't give it a higher score because I feel like it moves pretty fast, and I need to rewatch it again to kind of solidify.
I feel like it drags on.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think
I
so.
feel like it's a mixture of both. Like, it moves fast, but to the point like where there's a lot of things that happen that are similar because
Mhm.
like you have what do we call him, Zebra, and then you have the M guy, and their story
So
are
similar.
so similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just go about it in different ways,
Yep.
and they both get what they want at the beginning. Like they both came to agreements with the Japanese government.
Yeah.
And then you would just think, like, at that point, like after the first one, you'd be like, you think maybe they're not as trustworthy, but no, they just signed the deal anyways. And so I don't know. It's really weird.
For me, that's the point that where it drags on, where like this is the same story but a different dude.
Yeah, that's kind of what my sip alluded to, is that like
Mhm.
because of their wanting to be like more advanced and
Be competitive with other
competitive
nations.
with yeah, because the prime minister referenced it at one point where he said that must be nice to be a certain type of country. I think he said like power country or something.
Superpower, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but because of that, like it's just like a warning of like you could lead to your own destruction.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like
for the
Oppenheimer.
pursuit of power.
Yeah, like Oppenheimer. Like
Because like they reference throughout the movie, the kaiju only appear in Japan.
Yeah.
So and they're the ones that want to like become a power nation.
yeah.
And so I don't know. It's just kind of like this is happening to you for a reason. Maybe you should stop doing this.
Maybe you should be self-reflective for a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why do they only come to Japan? I mean, besides like them being controlled to awaken Ultraman, but
That's why.
yeah.
I don't know. Like I feel like maybe they just thought like they were power hungry, so they were easily because of their hunger for power. They were just easily manipulated.
Yep.
They basically were.
Yeah.
Yep.
Both Z guy and M guy.
Z guy, M guy.
They both convinced the government pretty quickly that
Really easily.
yeah.
Like Ultraman's the bad guy.
Yeah. You would if there was an alien who came down to the United States and said, "Oh, we would give you all these like I don't know, Z boxes or whatever the hell they were called
Uh-huh.
for just sign this
Beta box.
beta box." Like any country would sign for that power. Like it
Pretty
doesn't
much.
have to be Japan.
I think they reference that the Z guy had reached like secret agreements with all countries to start a war and kill
Right.
like humanity. So
Yeah.
the M guy was just trying to do it without violence. So
Yep.
Yeah.
he probably also reached agreements with other countries. So
Pretty much.
we're just listening to the story being told as from Japan. So who cares about the
Yeah.
other countries?
Exactly.
Stop asking questions like that.
Who's asking?
This guy.
So the Z guy
Hollow guy.
is the imposter for Ultraman.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the M guy turns the lady big.
Yes.
Yeah.
The what?
The lady.
The
Asami.
lady. Asami?
Yeah. Yeah. He turns her big. I
Yeah.
thought you said turns into a ladybug. I was like, what?
No, it turns the lady big.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he uses her as an example of the power of the B box that he has.
Yeah.
Beta box.
Beta box.
Wasn't there like a scene saying like, does anyone have this? Oh, yeah. When it shows like the website and all of her pictures and then
Yeah.
there's like blurred pictures.
Censored, yeah.
Does anyone have this picture? And it's just like, oh no. Make it all go away.
I think it was interesting. I wish they would have had more to do with the what were they called, the SSSP or something like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
I wish they would have had more to do than what they did because at the beginning it seemed they were pretty interesting because like they all come from different backgrounds.
Right, they were collectively trying to talk and figure out how to defeat the electric one.
Yeah.
And then they quickly just started to Kaminaga.
Yeah,
He'll save us.
pretty much.
Well, I mean, as soon as they figure out he's Ultraman, then these
he's not
things are
Ultraman.
what?
He's dead.
Oh,
Well, they don't know that.
they don't know, but he takes the form of Kaminaga,
Mm-hmm.
and then once you get to the point where the aliens are indestructible, you call Superman to defeat your Zod and your Doomsday. Like, what are you gonna do to them? Like, it's just how it is after that.
It shouldn't be that way. Stand up for yourselves.
What?
Then you don't have an Ultraman show.
Yeah, I know.
If a superpowered alien comes down, John, you gonna fight him? His face. I'm just gonna be like, no, John,
with 100%,
no, and then he's
with
just gonna be like,
100% confidence.
and then John's just gonna
Giant
my
monster.
big spoon. Someone catch him.
He's dead. He's just dead over there. Man.
I'm sorry, John.
Someone's gonna have to watch the previous, like, our conversation about Chingad to get that reference. 'Cause my big spoon.
Big spoon.
Sorry, John. You should be sorry for Albert. He has to deal with this.
I know. Sometimes I feel bad.
Why? What do you mean?
When we get into these modes where we just laugh over the stupidest things. That's happened twice this episode already.
Hey, wait, when was the first?
The first one was with the drinks.
Oh.
I was just like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was okay.
Oh man, dude. Why did you give it a higher score?
Yeah.
I think overall, because of how much fun it was, it's for me the slow pacing was something I noticed, but wasn't terrible. It was just, this is overall going to be the same story
Keep
pitch.
going. Oh no, I snorted.
You snorted really well. Same story pitch between Alien Z and then Alien M. It's like, okay, hopefully it ends with something interesting with Alien M to finish out the movie.
Yeah,
And not a third thing happening.
but a third thing did happen.
Right. It's slightly different. It's different. It's not the same.
It's not. So that's why you're
Why
saying that's
can't I
why.
laugh?
That's why I'm
Because
okay
I
with
was
it.
trying to be serious.
That's why I'm okay with it giving it an 8.
Okay.
With it's like if a third thing repeated itself, it's like, oh, okay, well, this is not.
Oh,
interesting
I get what
anymore.
you're saying. Okay.
Right. 'Cause
Like,
I did
if-
notice the slow pacing.
If it would have stayed, if like Zephy would have had a very similar story to the other two, you would have.
And it was just a fake Ultraman the whole time.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, I get it.
Or like
Yeah.
imposters the whole way down or something.
That's
Yeah.
why I started laughing, because I was like, he's not answering my question.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, it just took a while. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then. This has been great.
The humor in this movie is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she curses and they bleep out the cursing, that was funny. And it's Japanese, and the bleep is just like unexpected because
Yeah.
they could say whatever they want, and you wouldn't know if they're saying hello or if they're saying something else. Like,
Her ways of encouragement is just so funny.
yeah.
Like, just always having to smack people's asses to encourage them. And then, like, when Ultraman's about to fight the big old final boss thing.
The
I think
robot thing.
I think it was, like, called, like, Zephon or something like that.
I
Yeah.
think so.
And
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, and she's just like, show some spirit, and smacks his ass.
Ultraman's
It just
butt.
kind of, like, lingers there.
Yeah.
And then he transforms and goes off and fights. It's just so stupid. She's a great. She's great.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Nicole, whenever I'm doing PRs and lifting, you gotta smack my butt. Be like, give it a good shot. Like,
Good job, bud.
Show some spirit, Jesse.
hey, buddy.
105%.
Don't you mean partner?
What I wish they would have hid the fact that he was Ultraman a little bit. I guess the secret isn't that he's Ultraman. It's just like how he turned into Ultraman
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
how
That's
he
the
basically killed the human because he landed there.
Yeah.
But you can tell from like the instant he
Comes
changes.
back. Yeah.
He's like reading all these books so quickly.
yeah.
He's trying to absorb information.
Yeah, he's trying to absorb information. The way he talks is different.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just like
Monotone.
very night and day. Like you could tell he's not from this place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the mystery is that how did he turn into Ultraman? So
I think in the show they're not subtle about it either. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, this guy's dead.
Right. He's just he's an accepted person.
This guy's Jet Jaguar. What came first?
The
Ultraman.
Jaguar.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ultraman. I think Jet Jaguar. I don't know if he's in the Godzilla exclusive like thing or if he was his own thing and like Mothra and King Kong, like they were integrated into it. I don't know if he was integrated or if he was like originated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What else didn't you like about the movie, John? Giving it a 6.
No, today.
Yeah, there's no giant girl that transforms into
Bigger
Ultra
naked
woman.
lady.
into a bigger girl
To
at
help
all.
Ultraman fight the kaiju.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like it was just the pacing was pretty bad. I feel like they rushed through a lot of stuff, which I mean
And it's a 2-hour long movie.
it's a 2 hour long movie, so you basically said it was like an anime series in 2 hours,
Yeah.
which is pretty quick if you think about it.
Yeah.
'Cause- yeah. I think some of it was interesting. But I think some of it was interesting that
Your battery's running low.
I know.
What if it doesn't save?
I'm pretty sure it's plugged in, so I don't know why it's not charging.
Hurry up. Hurry up. We're charging now, baby. Hit his
We're down to
butt.
6%.
Hit his butt. Show some spirit.
It was 6%.
We're almost done.
Okay.
What if it didn't save? Meg 2.
We would have just had to re-record on a different day, virtually probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying?
Pacing.
Pacing, yeah.
2-hour long movie.
2 hour long movie for an anime series is not a lot of time, and they just go through some of it so quickly. Like with Shin, it's just very slow paced altogether, and that's fine because of Shin Godzilla. Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
With Shin Godzilla, it was very slow pacing the entire time, and that's okay because it's very intentional. With this, it's just like I feel like they were just trying to get through it all for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And
Basically
they
3 bad guys.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't half this movie or something like that.
They
I
could
don't
have
know.
gotten rid of one of the bad guys.
Yeah. One of them is so similar. You could just
Yep.
either merge them together
Yep.
or I don't know, cut one out.
Yeah, and then with both of them, they so quickly get what they want at the beginning that it was just like, okay, this is kind of
It's too similar.
too similar to not okay. Like
Yeah.
they didn't learn a lesson from it. And outside of that, like I don't know, I just didn't enjoy that about the movie. The fights were great.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I wish we would have gotten more with the kaiju fights, especially the kaiju fights, because I felt like those were the more interesting ones.
Mm-hmm.
The fight with the Z guy, the hollow guy, the fake
Yeah.
fake Ultraman, was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the fight with the other guy, the ladybug guy.
Ladybug guy.
I'm just kidding. He's not a ladybug guy. The fight with the other guy, he's like, it was getting to a point where it was cool, and then he sees Zephy or Zeph,
yeah.
whatever.
Over his shoulder.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's just like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm not taking my
There's a
chances.
high authority here.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
it was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And then the final boss, like, he just destroys Ultraman at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then he leaves it up to humanity to figure out everything, and
It's like, eh.
then they figure it out. Like,
I kind of like that because
yeah, no, I did
because
too.
he
That's
he
the
could have done it
premise.
himself.
Yeah.
Like he knows that he gave him the whatever. He could have done it himself and did it, but it's like evolving humanity to another level.
Right. That's the premise.
Yeah. So I thought it was good. I liked it.
I did too, but then it just so quickly got to that point that it was just like,
I gotta rewatch it again. Maybe my score will change.
How do you guys feel about the ending though?
That was very abrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought there was like 15 minutes left or something to the
And
movie.
then it just ends.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. And he just wakes up.
Yeah.
And I was like,
That's cool.
oh, that's cool.
That's it? Okay.
Shin Ultraman 2.
Do you think there will be a second Ultraman?
I wish.
That'd be fun, but
I would watch it.
probably not though.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Which one do you think would get first if they were gonna do a Godzilla or Ultraman sequel?
Godzilla.
Ultraman.
The Shin Godzilla or Shin Ultraman?
Out of the two we watched so far, Ultraman.
Yeah,
It was more recent,
Meh.
yeah.
so obviously because it was more recent, there's definitely
More chance.
because like knowing what we know, Godzilla already had another reboot recently with.
Yeah,
So I don't think they'll go back to Shin at all.
Yeah,
to
and
be
as far
honest
as
with
the
you.
Japanese Godzilla movies goes, there's less sequels.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
less sequels overall.
In exciting news, there was Warner Brothers leak that talked about PR3.
What's PR?
Stop.
Oh my god. Sorry.
I was gonna.
walked
I was gonna continue talking. Sorry.
Jesse's just like he just wants to egg you on.
I know. That's why,
Yeah.
that's why I was like, just don't acknowledge him. Anytime you hear PR, Pacific Rim,
Yeah,
any
sorry.
of those things, like,
I got it as soon as I said it out loud.
Yeah.
Before you even reacted, it's like, oh. I had to say it.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I think Shin Ultraman has a better chance of getting a sequel. Plus,
Right.
they left it open for a sequel.
Yeah. And
So the Godzilla?
do you feel like?
Kind of. Yeah.
But I think Ultraman, at least in Japanese culture, is a bigger thing than Godzilla
Oh.
because Ultraman has TV series, anime, manga,
I don't
real life
know.
action.
I feel like Godzilla's bigger still. Yeah.
But I feel like that's a Western thing.
No, Godzilla has like 30 plus movies in Japan.
Yeah. But I feel like Godzilla is just a movie thing and not a manga, TV series, anime.
He has he has comics. He has
Yeah. I just feel Ultraman is just a bigger thing. I don't know for sure.
I don't know either. We'll have to
We can try to compare numbers somehow.
we'll have to put a post on a Japanese website.
Mm-hmm.
Godzilla or Ultraman?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who's bigger?
Who's bigger?
And then they get the answer Hello Kitty is the biggest.
And then Godzilla and Ultraman come alive, and then they start destroying Japan. Ooh, a fight between Godzilla and Ultraman.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
It's not Jet Jaguar. It's never been done before.
I don't know where I've seen Ultraman before. That's what's bothering me. Because I remember the green stuff.
Oh, the green
The
lines.
green stuff.
The green lines, yeah.
Yeah.
That's in a specific show. I just don't know if it's the original or which one it was. I'll have to do some research for you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Moving on. Anything else you guys want to say? I tried to look it up real quick, like what was more popular, but I couldn't find the answer.
Yeah. No, I don't have anything more to say.
No.
I'm about to watch it again. Not like super soon, but eventually.
Yeah, probably just mostly the fight scenes.
Yeah. So wait, what are we doing next week? We're doing Shin Kamen Rider? Or no?
We can?
It's up to you. It's your choice, right?
I thought I chose Ultraman.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's your choice for
Alright,
Japanese
I'll-
January.
I'll find something.
Yeah.
We also have those Attack on Titan movies.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We'll figure it out. Jugs and plugs, though. Subscribe to us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, where you get your podcasts from.
Yeah.
Like, share. Let us know what you guys thought of Shin Ultraman if you've seen it. which would you prefer to see a sequel of, Godzilla or Ultraman, and why?
What size shifting being is better? Is it Ant-Man, Ultraman, Poppyco? I don't like which one. What's cooler, Ant-Man or Ultraman in your opinion?
I mean, you're going off of the media that we've seen, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That's probably Ultraman.
Okay.
I feel like the craziness of the Marvel series and
It's more enjoyable.
what Pym particles mean for the whole multiverse that's more interesting to me.
I agree with that. My mind was quickly changed. Before he even started talking, I was like, that's a lie, because I've only seen Ultraman in this movie and whatever else I can't remember. So obviously it wasn't that important. And I really, I really never, outside of just wanting to see it just because it had the Shin title and whatever, like I really never cared too much about Ultraman, like watching Ultraman stuff. So I'm going to have to change my answer to Ant-Man.
But not because of him just growing bigger. It's just like the technology, what they use,
Yeah.
and how they explain it, and
He's funnier.
how they make more movies based on around
He's got
that
the better
concept.
looking girl.
Does he though?
That's close.
It's pretty close. The looks are the same, but you don't get that from.
I don't get that encouragement. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Motivation.
Maybe I'll change my answer now. Give me a smack on the ass.
Turn around.
I'm pretty gassy right now, so
Let her rip. Okay.
Pushing his buttons.
yeah.
Okay.
What about you? I guess Ultraman.
Yeah, Ultraman for
Yeah.
sure. Ultraman.
Yeah. You don't.
I don't like the first
like
Ant-Man was
Marvel.
the best one, but like that's like lower on my scale for Marvel
He's
movies.
a great side character in movies.
He's a great
not-
side character.
Yeah, he's not a good main
Lead,
character.
Yeah.
Like he was fun to watch in Civil War.
Yep.
Because
He's
he's the
funny.
side character.
He's funny, but like that's about it.
He's no Spider-Man. He's no Tom Holland.
Yeah, I'd say he's definitely not, but
Anyway, this has been the Legendary Sid podcast, and join us next time for whatever we're doing. We don't really have a schedule yet. It's beginning of the year, okay? Relax.
Relax.
Give us a break.
Maybe
all
we
right?
find a Paul Rudd movie to watch.
Yeah,
Paul
still
Rudd.
not.
What have I watched recently with Paul Rudd? I can't remember.
Let's see. What has
It's
Paul
Ant-Man.
Rudd done ever? Are there any Japanese movies with Paul Rudd?
Probably
Definitely
not.
not.
Probably not. But anything other than
He was in
Ant-
Ghostbusters.
True.
We've seen that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's the new one coming out.
Yeah.
He was an Anchorman.
Oh yeah, he is. Was he in Shallow Hell?
I have not seen that movie in a long time.
I watched it recently.
Really?
Yeah. It was good. It was good.
He was in Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers.
my
What?
gosh. He's in a lot of random stuff.
Yeah, he is. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. He was in okay.
Yeah, he was the main human character opposite of the Chipmunks. He was
Really?
he was their dad.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
I mean, yeah, there's just a bunch of references and Ugly Sonic.
How old is Paul Rudd?
He's like in his 40s at least.
He's 54 years old.
Dang.
Dang.
He looks good.
He looks really good.
I was looking, and he's like an adult in some of these like movies that were in the 90s.
I mean, yeah, that was his 20s, right? So
Yeah.
He's in Parks and Rec.
Yeah. Anyway, we don't know what we're doing,
okay,
but
maybe not Paul Rudd. Sorry.
this has been the Legendary Sid podcast. Enjoy us next time for our next episode.
I think he said it 3 times
Goodbye.
already.
Goodbye.
Shut up, guy.
Bye.
Bye.